started the stream. Back to Hey, you know what? Back to Kameshima. Let's go. Back to Kameshima. I'm gonna see myself. Back to Kameshima. Paranormal side. Okay. Here. Okay. You see many me's, but it's gonna take a while to you see. Okay. Go back. Okay, we can chill. Do I need to go toilet? Oh, I didn't drink much water. Drink more water, guys. Hoshiko is still here. I'm surprised you're not too tired yet though to go sleep. If I have work, I won't be awake. Yeah, she'll be sleeping at like 11 or 10, I think. Kame out to Kamesh! You know what? That's even more better. Let me change the name. Just last week, she saw me how tired I am, even though it's Friday and Sunday. You didn't overtime. Yeah. Hoshiko's, I could see like Hoshiko's soul like leaving her body. Hoshiko works too hard. Yeah. Tell her. She works too hard. You're slowing down a little. Okay. Please rest up more. What happened to Ro and Spiritual Souls? Let me see. These Spiritual Souls might have work actually, so he might not watch. Don't know about Ro though. Did she go out today? Oh, okay. Did I miss any messages? Let me see. Good. Lucas says good. Bullies both of you. So I'm gonna go grab food and then watch. I still got some baked potato, but okay, no, I should not. I already ate one whole kebab just now. What should I eat tomorrow? Planning for food tomorrow already. My plan failed. Donate all my money to charity. Hi, hey, Ro. Oh my god, Ro didn't H. Who are you? You're not Ro? You're not saying the correct code words. Who's this? Who possessed Ro? Who possessed Ro? You're not Ro? Your mother. Oh, okay. That's Ro then. Is Spiritual Souls like working night shift? I know he's working weekends, but I don't know if you want to watch. Yeah, Mira's here. I played NTE just now. Neverness to Everness. I got like the craziest rolls ever. Why can't I get those rolls? Back then when I was playing like gacha games more. It's always like this, isn't it, guys? You go to the people who is like, maybe I'll roll. Maybe I can try. Maybe this character is okay. Then they get it in like they get like 2 of the characters in like one tempo. Like, oh, I got 2 of them. I guess. You're gonna have sushi? Ah! Sushi. I found a place called Sushi Train. Do they actually have the sushi train? I don't know, says Ro. I don't know. Ro-chan, come barbecue. Let's go barbecue on Tuesday, Ro-chan. We're gonna get Korean barbecue, guys. Korean barbecue. Sushi Train, if they got unlimited option, let us know your record. Wait, when you think of Sushi Train, you think of some, like, unlimited buffet thing. Is that a thing? I've never thought of that. Wow, the sushi buffet used to be a thing in, like, Sake Sushi. Then, like, I don't remember the last time I heard about sushi buffet. Okay, if there's like sushi buffet, it's because it's like hotel buffet and it has everything, including sushi. Ooh. Do you guys go sushi buffet when, oh my god, actually it's a little bit of a childhood kind of thing. Secondary school, like sake, I don't know if Sake Sushi is still around, but there was Sake Sushi and they had like buffet, like $20. You can eat like as many as you want, I think, about $20. Then I just remember we, like, you know, cause we are like kids, so back then the $20 is already like a lot. So we save up, then we go to the sushi buffet, and then we like eat as much as we can. and the place like stack up like so high. To make our money's worth. I thought it's intestines. That one's Korean. Yeah, it's Korean. I forgot what is it called in Korean. But it's also it's barbecue intestines. I don't think they're unlimited. There is an unlimited place, but it's like unlimited asterisk. They do that now, but yeah, everywhere do that now. It's like, it's free asterisk.
Say ara, please.
Ara. Then you read the fine prints, right? And then they're like, you get $50 off. Asterisk. Only for first time or something, you know. First time buyers or something. Oh. Okay. I have my game on. Let me go bring us there. Wow, we long time never play Paranormal Side. Y'all miss Paranormal Side? I think we're about halfway. We're a bit more than half, I think. I remember I went to see sometimes I'll go see those no commentary walkthroughs. Then I will slowly scroll to see like about like which hour mark I am in. I think we should be more than halfway in this game. Spirit's in the shower, wake him! I see. Oh, that means he just finished work, I think. He came back. Play slowly, he slays. Sobbing face emoji. The way you space Paranormal Side, I've been able to watch it and not miss it a lot! Yay! Unlimited is like 2 hour limit per 10 minutes, limit on certain stuff. Yeah, nowadays I cannot eat buffet. If I eat buffet, it's usually more for variety, or it's just straight out like it's just way more value. But if I need to pay like a bit more, than, let's say, like the set meal, like set meal maybe $20, then buffet is like $30, I'd rather just pay set meal because I don't eat a lot now, so buffet not very worth for me. In fact, sometimes it's like if I buy like a la carte, sometimes I'm happy after just like, I don't know, 4 plates. 3-4 plates of sushi. Oh, gee. Descendant and Duty. Kameshima investigation. Go get a snack to give spirit time. Do I have a snack? I've been eating the candies that Ro gave me. I'm like 1 week late, but sorry I couldn't stay long to chat. It's okay, Draco. I think we were like walking somewhere also. No problem, Draco. How are you? How's the week been for you? And hi, Pinky. Welcome in, Pinky. You're eating Japanese hot pot buffet next week. Wait, I feel like I haven't had Japanese hot pot. Which Japanese hot pot is good, guys? Singapore? In Singapore? Intestine. Yes. Yes, it's we would eat like the honey. It looked like honeycomb, but I think it's the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. But the large intestine is a bit fatty, so so maybe we'll get lesser of the large intestine, more of the small one. Ruh-roh, the other troublemaker is here. Troublemaker. Wait, do you know that song? Troublemaker. I can't remember. I only remember that one part. Troublemaker. What song is that? It's a Korean song, I think. Is it this? Oh, it is. Do 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 do. A big chunk of meat to make my money's worth. I eat a chunk of meat. What kind of candy? 白兔奶糖, White Rabbit, milk candy. She gave like a lot of flavor. Let me go pick it up. Hey, yummy. I've got so many things. So many. Wait, hold on. Hi, Ryone! Jeff changed name. Yeah, Jeff forever changed name. Guys, we went to zoo and then their shop, like they collab with like other shops, I guess. Actually, I don't know. This one is, I don't know. But some of their profits will go to like the conservation, animal conservation. Then Spiritual Souls sponsored us this to do on stream. I've never crocheted in my life, so I don't know how it works. But there's video tutorials where I can watch some video tutorials and try, maybe. I love crochet. Is it easy? Then Ro bought 3 of this. Is this Irasutoya keychain? And me and Ro got the same character. 交给我吧. Give it to me. And 一定搞, I don't know what's the last word. 一定搞 or something. And her face looks so mischievous. The crochet is so cute. Yeah. There was a few animals. Then he thinks Spiritual Souls thinks the penguin is the cutest, so he got the penguin. He's sponsoring a crochet stream, guys. Wait. Oh, and Ro bought me Animal Crossing stickers. Look at that. New horizons. Uh-oh, I have abandoned my town. I need to go back in sometime. Beep, 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 beep. Those are cute, yeah. She got very good taste. And stickers. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Chinese style BBQ. I forgot if you did a Dojima Hall stream. I don't have such a stream, but the stream right after Dojima, like maybe the first hour, I just briefly showed like what I got, but I really didn't. I don't really buy as much now. It was a phase, and now I don't. And luckily, I'm not in that spending phase anymore. Bro, help me buy this though from. Is it Taiwan or is it? It should be Taiwan, I think. This is for 100 line defense. Oh shit, what's his name? I forgot his name. Hold on, let me see. Oh my god, once I see his name, I know it's him, but like I forgot his name. But he's a little bit of a pervert. He like to think about killing his lover and stuff. The China, oh, it's China. Yeah. Oh, and she got me a summoning circle. Anoko summoning circle with Usagi. What does Usagi say? Wait. Nanda sole is it ge? Yeah. Nanda sole ge. This was the only Anoko. You see, Anoko merch are like rare. And I got 100 line defense. Jasmine. I was looking for the plush. Thank you for looking. Have his hair. I didn't see. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Maybe no stop. 100 line merch. Yeah. Did you see it? Wait, let me show you. What's his name again? Do you remember his name? Let me show you. The assassin guy. And then this one is I played this game on stream. This is not 100. The Tokyo Myth. Is it Tokyo? The Dissolution Center. Tokyo. Yeah, it's the Dissolution Center. Oh my god, what's the game called? Let me go find. It is Tokyo Dissolution Center, right? Wait, Tokyo Dissolution Center game. What? Urban Myth! Dissolution Center! Jesus. Can't believe my memory's going from bad to worse. There's a van that Jasmine drives us, and there's this Urban Myth like mascot thing. Then there's Jasmine. Oh, this is kind of lovely keychain collection actually. It looks like this. Oh, it's a bit twisty, but you get it. Yeah, I got so much haul recently. But yeah, we should do this sometime. Penguin crochet. Oh yeah, I should be going to Malaysia next month. So I actually own this shrimp very long time ago for because we managed to hit the goal for a very long time ago, a charity shrimp. It was supposed to take a walk with Mars, and then I strapped the camera on Mars. But Mars, like when I was kind of more free to do the stream, Mars wasn't doing as well, yeah. So maybe we'll do some fun stuff instead. And when I'm in Malaysia, I don't know. May or may not cook. May or may not just disturb the dog. May or may not. Urban myth, yeah, urban myth. Mars! Pray. Yeah, my Mars is in heaven now. Yeah, Ro gave me a bunch of the 大白兔, the big white rabbit milk candy. It has a lot of different flavors. I've never seen all these flavors. Kind of crazy. What's this? 红豆奶茶. Azuki red bean milk tea. That's interesting. I shall try it. Oh shit, I'm dropping. Oh my god, it smells like red bean. The green one is matcha, but the wasabi, okay. I read the matcha. Matcha is this one. Then I guess the green one is. Wow, I wouldn't be able to read that. What is that word? I realize I don't know what is wasabi in Chinese. 煎末? Is it what more? May? More? I don't know how to read it. It's a strange word. Oh. Sorry, it won't be able to focus on this. But it's basically wasabi in Chinese, I assume. Ah, 芥末. There we go. The Chinese expert has arrived. 芥末味奶茶. 芥末. IRL Malaysia stream. Yeah. So I hope that will make up. I hope that will make up for the so-called special stream that I was supposed to do a while back. Hundred line merch. Yeah, I only got one right here. I bought some 100 line stuff in Dojima though. There was an artist that like the BL, that like A and Takumi, so it's Etaku. The Etaku with shipping. What happened to the dinosaurs double D? I need to finish it! Yeah, right. I need to finish it. What Etaku? Etaku. It's a ship. Oh, Takumi and Eito. Takumi and Eito ship from 100 Line Defense. Yeah, there was an artist that like that ship. So I bought like, I think a postcard and their sketch log. Okay. Should we move to the game soon? 珍珠奶茶 pearl milk tea? You ignore me the previous one? The one you said roll by for you? Oh shit, wait. I'm so sorry. Wait. I ignore you. 一定高渣. Okay, if I rely on you, you will... You'll ruin it. 一定搞... Oh! 一定搞砸. Oh! Oh! It's basically saying... Give it to me. 交给我, leave it to me. 交给我吧. And then 一定搞砸. Oh shit, sorry. Why did I do that? 1.9, which is I will mess it up. Okay, thanks, Mira. It's true. Ro has impeccable taste. I'm not picky for no reason. She's picky for a reason. A few reasons. Shall Jeff tell that makes sense? You can try La Jiang Shang hot pot. Chinese hot pot. Wait, how about Japanese? What's Japanese? Sukiya. Suki-ya, not the other Sukiya. Ooh, I've been wanting to try that Suki-ya. Not the normal Sukiya. Sukiya without the hyphen. Suki-ya. For a while. I should give it a go. Maybe I shall eat it for lunch someday. Oh, it's following me. Hoshiko going to sleep. Good night, Hoshiko. Night night. 1880. The Chinese hot pot place. Streamside ride in JB. If I would even be in JB. 交给我吧，一定搞砸。AK pass to me to do our ruin it. I see. That's cute. Mira gonna go sleep. Good night, Mira. Good night. Bye bye, Mira. Please rest. Mira needs to rest. Rest. Go sleep, Mira, please. Sleep more, please. Mira was saying, oh yeah, because Mira had a wedding to attend today. Bye bye. I love Sukiya. Wait, you have Sukiya there, Luca? In Australia, Sukiya is also there. You have Sukiya there. Is it the same Sukiya that we have? Oh wait, you ate Sukiya here. You ate Sukiya in Singapore, probably. Got the gyudon or the what's the other dong called? I forgot. You had it in Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. I see. I don't go for high-end hot pot buffets, says Xiao Jeff. They have it in Singapore, surprisingly. I feel like Sukiya kind of got more popular, I think, like the last few years. So if you haven't been to Singapore the last few years, maybe that's why you haven't really seen it around. I think nowadays then I see it like more in more places in Singapore. And it's quite popular. Udon. Wait, why udon? I haven't been to Singapore last year for 5 months. Wait, what? I've been to Singapore last year for 5 months. So you've been to Singapore, but not 5 months. Oh my god, I can't understand that statement. I saw it when I was there. GYG? What's GYG? Get your grandma. Yeah, it's been a couple months since I last flew to Singapore too. Wow. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, me too. I know, right? Gooseman. Oh, Gooseman. I think I ate Gooseman one time, but like, I don't know. Quite a lot of people like it, but I ate it one time and it was like, okay. I do eat stuff though, like from time to time. Gooseman, not so much. I'll call it GYG. Get your grandma. I'm a stuffed enjoyer. You eat the burrito, is it? Or do you get like the bowl? Okay, we should start, guys. Descendant and duty. Okay, we should go bum, and then here. Tamate baku. A treasure required to obtain. Wait, hold on. Maybe I feel like peeing soon. Hold on. Do I need to pee? Previously, in the last episode of Paranormal Sight. Oh wait, he's summarizing? Okay. Hello again! Anna Bannon's back on the scene. Allow me to summarize. As expected, Ikoma contacted us today, telling us we have to wait a little longer before we could meet the descendant. Thus figuring he had no intention of letting us meet her anyway, we decided to use Seke's ability to go looking for the descendant ourselves. Who exactly are you talking to? Makes me feel like maybe... Okay, so last time in the previous paranormal site, there's a little bit of fourth walling, and like it's a little bit relevant that you as a player are watching this thing unfold, because you are not just reading a story, you're actually like the player itself was some, I forgot why, but like was somewhat like related in the case also. So I don't know if this means anything. But he's also kind of eccentric fella, this Anaf guy, so he could just be talking, he could just be narrating, because you know he's a book writer. Maybe it's how he gets his inspiration. I'm merely setting the scene. Really feels like it raises the stakes, no? Makes it feel more like a thrilling adventure. Sure, you got me all worked up. But I'm trying to concentrate, so could you please stop distracting me? Oh, right! Sorry! This is the town of Ijika in Toba City. The area is one of many in the area renowned for its armor divers. Any stickers? Seke is completely focused on dowsing right now. There are several types of dowsing techniques, but it seems like she's using a pendulum. It was seen that the necklace he wears can be used for such a purpose. The closer you get to the target, the stronger the pendulum swings. Okay, wait, you haven't gone to Staffed in a while, cause you're too poor. Is it hawker center food time? Save money. Shabasai got promo. Oh, okay. That's for Japanese hot pot, right? 246 to 445. Ah, okay. Man, that's such an odd timing though. I don't really like to eat at those timings. If I'm working, like maybe I'll eat at those times on weekends because I wake up at like 1 o'clock or something. Stuff price went up. Oh, I see. No wonder. Back to the story. She seems focused. Better not interrupt her now. Seke is using her dowsing ability to search for the descendant right now. What's that? Doesn't her dowsing only let us look for spiritual energy? And on top of that, doesn't she have to be familiar with the energy she's looking for? That's right, I was thinking the same thing. However, Seki was perfectly prepared. Before parting with Ikoma yesterday, she asked him to hand the iron box to the descendant when he paid her a visit. She said that the descendant ought to have it, since it is so deeply connected to Taishima's history. Ikoma agreed on the matter and would apparently go through with it, assuming he did hand it over. Then the iron box with its massive amount of spiritual energy has fallen right in the lap of our target. Now Seki just had to use her dowsing to locate the box. At least that's the plan.
Spiritual Souls Easy just subscribed for
Hello,
49
Spiritual
months. I'm here,
Souls!
Soy Eye.
Welcome in! 49 months! Insane! That's how many? 12, 12, 12, 48. Just like 4 years and 1 month. Crazy. Thank you so much for the 4 years and 1 month. Nothing! You didn't miss anything. We are looking for... So previously... In the previous paranormal site, we got the box, right? We got that. We got that. Oh my god. Okay, do we like go through it a little bit? Let me see. Let me just go see the files a little bit. We got the box, right? The Tamate Baku. And it's filled with spiritual energy similar in nature to that which fills Ryugu. Okay. And then it had the curse. It contained this. The box had this, right? It had the curse of the Forsaken Fish, and then this curse stone is now with Arnav. Then the box itself. Wait, it's the same box, right? Let me see. Wait, when they opened that box, it was this box, right? Uh-oh, it's been 2 weeks. What's happening now? When they opened the box, is it this box? It was this box, right? Was this the box that I hacked open? We are looking for... Ikoma doesn't want them to meet with the descendant of... Taishima. So they gave the box. With a lot of spiritual energy and to Ikoma and tell Ikoma to give the box to the descendant. And because of that, they are able to douse. Seke is able to douse and they can meet with the descendant on their own. So that's what they want to do. Who is Ikoma? The maybe sassy guy. Maybe kind of sassy guy. Person that we met recently. Where is Ikoma? Here, Kippe Ikoma. The 26-year-old that looked like 40-year-old. That wanted to do a PR project with mermaids. But he might be sus. He's a little sassy. We are thinking he is the one that ordered the attack on Kameshima. But we don't know. Left the box with him? Yeah, they told him to give the box to the descendant. And he agreed. So now we are finding it. However, her dowsing's range is limited. With the spiritual energy the Iron Boss possesses, its range is probably just 2 to 3 kilometers. So we had to narrow down the target area somewhat before starting our search. So, any idea where we might start looking for the descendant? I think Mr. Ikoma said something about visiting her several times before she finally agreed to talk, didn't he? He did! Which would mean that she must live close enough for him to have paid her frequent visits. Yes, exactly. So, I think it'll be best to start by searching the towns within Toba. 6 packs! Hi homies, welcome in! I see. But there are quite a few towns in the area, right? About that. When we parted yesterday, Mr. Ikoma mentioned something else that stuck with me. When you asked to meet with the descendant, he said he would probably drop by later anyway, since he also had to handle the matter with Miss Suma. Alright! He did say that, so basically... They live close? Descendant knew Suma. That means the descendant and Suma knew each other! No? Where do you get that from? I mean, it'll be an interesting twist. Uh-huh. It'll sure be a surprise. But that's not what I was getting at. He said it like he was going to drop by on his way over, which means they likely live close to each other. Aha!
another twist.
What? Sorry, but you've lost me. Anyway, it means we should target the areas that are most populated by armor divers. So that means we should probably start by searching all the towns in Toba that are home to a lot of armor divers. That's right, we can make our way up by searching along the coast for starters.
It'll be nice if we at least learn the descendant's name.
We might have a lead on that. Think of your research into the past of this place.
Alright! I believe the name was...
There was... Hold on. Let me check. The legend. So many tweets. That was quick. They're testing me already. History, invasion. Here. Probably here. The Princess Hatsune Miku. Guys, this is Osato. Hatsune. Oh, then they captured Hayase. Sadamune. Okay. Who were the two survivors? 2 mermaids and 2 islanders. Okay. Oh, Somekawa. Yeah. Yeah, Somekawa. How did I not remember that?
Somekawa! That's what Taishima's survivor was called. If there are any descendants, then they may still bear the same name.
That's right. It's another clue we can follow. Osato! I almost said Osato also.
So we ended up spending the morning traveling along the coast from one fishing town to another. This is the 4th town we've searched so far. It's about time we actually find something. So, Seke, what's the situation?
Want to give it a try?
Huh? Really? Will it still work if it's me?
Yes, I'll still be holding the pendulum, but you can see for yourself if you like.
Color me intrigued. I'm in.
Alright, just like this. I'll hold the pendulum. Direct me to move in different directions to see where it reacts.
Very well. Bring it on.
The pendulum won't respond right away, so the trick is to point it in one direction and wait a while. Once you find a spot where it reacts the strongest, just shout that you figured it out.
I got it. When it comes to yelling, I'm your guy.
Behind me? Oh, it's shaking a lot. Me. It feels the same. Avi has changed nationality multiple times. Is Avi Indian or something? Over there. Oh! 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 Oh!
There! Right there!
Oh. Not quite. The reaction should be much stronger than that. It takes a little time for it to react, so if you move around too fast, it might be hard to notice. We'll be searching this place high and low for information.
Oh, so that's how it works? Oh, got it.
On the ground. Wait, but it was so strong just now. You got it.
So that means it's somewhere out there?
Well, it may still be a bit further out, but at least we figured out what direction to go. Speed! Found it over there!
I knew it was about time we hit the right spot. Alright, let's follow this thing and see where it leads us.
Right. This is it. It's the apartment furthest back on this building's ground floor.
Got it! Hello? Anybody home?
Wow, you don't hesitate, huh?
We're here on behalf of Mr. Ikoma! No answer. I guess no one's home?
No. I can sense the presence.
Hello? Would you like to talk about the iron box?
Be open up. What is it? Guy or girl? I still don't know Sonokawa. They had long hair.
You two, Avi and Seki, is it? So you're the ones who found that iron box.
It must be a girl, right? Is it a girl? It's for a girl, right? Thank you so much for the hydration. Yes, that's right.
You know, I never talked to foreigners before, so I'm so nervous I can hardly think straight. Please, no need to be so tense, oh, there we go, Miss Somekawa. I promise we are both harmless and cheerful. Right. She was more willing to meet us than expected. The iron box proved more useful than I thought. Nice work, Seki. I'll treat you to more onigiri senbei later.
I'm so glad we got a chance to talk with her.
She may look calm on the surface, but I know she must be excited to peek inside a traditional Japanese home. Well, a wooden apartment like this is pretty old school. I can see why she'll be geeking up. So she is a descendant of the last Taishima survivor. The way she dresses makes her look older, but I'll say she's probably around my age. I thought she'll be difficult to deal with, but now that we have actually met her, I'll say it's more like she's extremely cautious. The type to never let her guard down.
How old are you then, Avi? Enough Banon or 40? Is that not Azami's mom or something? You mean Yuza's mom?
I can't even begin to imagine the kind of life she's led. Still, the fact that she's wearing traditional clothing is actually quite charming. I've hardly seen anyone wearing traditional clothes since coming to Japan, which was a bit of a shock, to be honest. Allow me to emphasize what an honor it is to meet a descendant of Taishima.
Who's to say it's even true?
I suppose your family must live in this town for generations.
Nah, I moved here a couple years back.
Oh, why is that?
It's got nothing to do with the two of you.
Fair enough. Then if you don't mind me asking, do you have any other family or relatives, Miss Omikawa?
Why?
Apologies! I was merely wondering if there are any other descendants.
Don't know. But I'm probably the only one left. That too will come to an end soon enough.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
No more than what I said.
So, do you live here by yourself, Miss Omikawa?
That's right. Where exactly did you come across the iron box?
I followed this map that was in my family's possession. Supposedly, it was left behind by the Omnyoji who sealed away the curse of Taishima.
A map, you say?
Ali led us to the iron box. It must have been resting at the bottom of Isebe. Since it's such a valuable artifact deeply connected to Taishima's lost history, we felt we absolutely had to tell you about it, Miss Somekawa.
Oh, yeah?
If I may so, I noticed your interest in the iron box. Could it be you already knew of its existence?
I didn't know it was a box, but I've been told something still remained of the island.
That makes sense. Wait, that makes sense?
Speaking of that box, I don't suppose there was something inside.
Ah, yes! Inside was a record detailing how Daishima was destroyed, along with the information on the curse of the raging waves.
A record?
Oh! Allow me to fill you in on the details. And that sums it up. Such a horrid man, wouldn't you say? Massacring the people of Taishima because he wanted to find a mermaid that bad? That grudge left behind by the events coalesced into two separate curses, and ultimately, Taishima was destroyed along with everything else. Ray! I'm sure it must be excruciating to hear the tale of how your ancestors' home was destroyed.
Esti! Hi, Esti! Welcome
It's a stand shadow raid.
Was it not the
16
curse stone
people
inside?
touching
It is, but I don't know if they told her it's a curse stone or if they're leaving it out. Hi, Draco! Hi, Esti! How are you guys? Welcome in! You were playing Wordle? Wait, just Wordle? Wordle all day? Esti! Meow that we bring cats and positive vibes! Ray! Mewy Paws! Welcome in, Mewy Paws! Welcome! We're playing Paranormal Side. How have you been, Esti?
On Sunday, we study. It's an MCQ test. Wow.
Today was a rainy day, so it was a perfect weather to sleep in. I had a nice snooze in in the morning. It was Infinity Nikki. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I remember Infinity Nikki had this like unicorn outfit thing. But I didn't really have time to play. I wonder what outfits are currently out now in Infinity Nikki. It was so rainy, my shoes were muddy. Oh, you were out. Oh my. I was wearing the outfit. Oh, unicorn. You had to work in office. Well, you didn't need to work on Monday and Tuesday. So now I guess you're working on Saturday and Sunday. Hello! A Mewy Paws say. Oh, Mewy Paw. Oh, wait, Mewy Paws knows Meow Meow. Oh, of course, all the Meow people. Oh, pink card. Yeah, the outfit looks cool, cute. I definitely want to check out Infinity Nikki again sometime. So many games, but I got more time now. It's just like I'm playing or I'm either playing like other games or I'm like watching like anime. The Meow people, yeah. Of course the Meow people know each other. The Meow Club. Welcome in. Have you seen this game before? This is Paranormal Site. It's supernatural, a bit of thriller, mystery. This is the second game, but you can kind of play on its own also, because the stories are kind of separate. The other one was the seven Honjo mysteries or something. Yeah. I really like the art and the story. I like the story also in Paranormal Site. So I was super excited when they have the second game. And we're already like, I think we are a bit more than halfway there. And this game is about mermaids. But yes, ST and friends, if y'all need to go and rest up, please do. Thank you so much again for the raid. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Yeah, that was the first one. If y'all want to stick around and see a little bit of the game, there's a lot of things you need to know, I guess, if you really want to follow along since it's in the midway point. So I won't explain everything, but you can see there may or may not be something exciting that happens soon. There is cause we know this person, she died. She was slowly transformed into a fish. So, and the person who can make her into a fish is, it's the curse stone user, and right now he is the curse stone user. So, but I don't know. Will Avi do that? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see.
But I believe the story should be passed down so people can learn of Taishima's true history. Wouldn't you agree? And that was all recorded in that box.
She's gonna suspect us, dude.
No, we better wait before broaching this topic. If she realizes that we are after the Tamate Bako, you only make her more cautious. By the way, you may consider this the curious whims of a fantasy author, but would you be able to elucidate me on some of the stories that have been passed down in your family?
Now I get it. You also came here because you want to ask about the mermaids, yeah?
Alright, you got me there. It's true. But can you blame me? As a fantasy author, it is in my blood. If mermaids truly do exist, then I must sate my curiosity.
I knew it. Whatever your motives, you're not getting the Tamate Bako. I'm not falling for one of Ikoma's schemes.
Help, Seki! Did you just say that Ikoma is after the Tamate Bako?
Oh? So you didn't know? Well, he is. That's exactly why I hid it somewhere no one will ever find it. But we just gave it to him, didn't we? Do we? No. Tamate Bako! And the box housing the curse stone is different. The tamate bako is for the mermaids to bring things. It's to store the mermaid flesh. I remember now. Okay, sorry. Okay, I remember. I think I remember now. Yeah, the tamate bako. Okay, guys. There's 2 boxes in play here. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. There's the iron box that houses one of the cursed stones, which is this one. And that's why we can talk about the iron box. And the tamate bako is also a box. Tamate bako is for the mermaids to go between their realm and the human realm, and it's for them to hold the things they want to bring to and fro the realm. If you want to become an immortal, you must eat the mermaid meat that was stored in tamate bako. That's why the tamate bako is important. The iron box, not so much, because it had the cursed stone, and then the cursed stone is with him. Well, it is important because it contains the records of what happened to Taishima, and how to get rid of the curse of the raging waves. So it is still important. But after the information is transmitted, it is not so important. Yeah, the iron box, but she has the iron box.
I see. I must be very precious to you then. Well, I'm relieved that Iron Box found its way to you then.
I'm not gonna share the family's legends of Taishima with just anyone. So, was there a cursed stone inside the iron box?
A curse what?
Don't play dumb. There must have been one.
Well?
I think she called us. What can she do? Sure, there was.
So you already knew about it. There was indeed a cursed stone inside.
That's what I thought. Then, how about a trade? You two want the tamate bako, don't you?
Oh! A trade?
You went back to just being a boss. With more spiritual power than normal. I think I killed her?
Didn't think we'll be going this far out. You certainly shook me when you said we had to go take a boat of us all of a sudden. To think the tamate bako will be hidden at sea? What an incredible plot twist. My apologies. I guess that's just the writer in me coming through. This is all too thrilling.
You sure can talk.
Oh, believe it or not, I'm actually holding back. I can actually go on and on at great length once I get started.
That wasn't a praise. There's nowhere to run on an island. No matter where you go, someone's always near. It's always too loud, grating on the ears. The sea, though, once you get this far out, it's nice and quiet. Nothing but the sound of the waves. No talking, no irritating folk or commotion. Only fish swimming without a sound. This is fine. Stop the boat. Can I trade a custom with my Pokemon cards? I wonder. Can you? Can we? I hope you're not gonna attack me and take my custom.
We're somewhere off the coast of Toba City, accompanied only by the sound of the waves and the cries of the seabirds. Did she really hide the Tamate Bako here? In a place with no landmarks whatsoever? And if it's at the bottom of the ocean here, how are we supposed to retrieve it? Miss Somekawa used to be an armor diver. Could she be planning to go down and get it herself? She looks so solemn. I wonder what's going through her mind. Not going to lie, I'm a little concerned she still hasn't told me the conditions of our trade. Will she ask me to trade her the curse stone? So, will you tell me what you want to trade for the Tamate Bako now?
She's not gonna do it. She's gonna kill you.
You've got the Forsaken Fish Curse stone with you, right? Sure do. Have a good look. The Forsaken Fish Curse stone. Looks like the real deal, alright. You want to trade the stone for the Tamate Bako, right? I figured as much. Well, I'm fine with those terms. Let's do it. No, that ain't it. Oh? That ain't it? I come all the way out here to the middle of the sea on Miss Somekawa's request. This boat can only carry 2 people, so I've left Seke to watch the shore. Given that Ikoma's after the Tamate Bako as well, you might try to interfere if he learns of this. So Seke is keeping an eye out to make sure he doesn't try to follow us. It's reassuring to have some backup. You know?
It's the sister!
You know, I once had a sister.
Oh wait, maybe it's her. And she's just talking in past tense. You never know. I mean, it's just like maybe she's just. I don't know. You never know. Okay, guys, it's just like maybe, probably.
You know, I once had a sister. Her name was Mari Somekawa. Yeah, you say you had a sister? Does that mean... Yes, she's gone. Died in an accident at sea about 5 years ago. I see. My condolences. So there actually was another descendant. You folks seem to be pinning your hopes on me just because I'm one of the descendants. But the one who actually inherited our duty wasn't me. It was my sister. Your duty? That's right. The duty of the Taishima bloodline has been passed down in our family for generations. Even more, our generation will be the one to handle the 400th year since the disaster. My grandpa always said that was particularly important. So there was a duty Taishima's descendants were meant to perform after 400 years. But I was young back then. I still had dreams of my own. I wanted no part in some annoying duty, so I ran away from home the first chance I got. I pushed out of the responsibility onto my sister, but I know I should have helped her. I see. So that's why your sister was the one who inherited that duty.
She wants to suicide by curse? No way, right? Why is there a butterfly here?
I can't shake the feeling that there's something behind me.
Oh! I think that's Seke. Seke! Oh, it's Seke. Probably Seke.
Whoa! Oh, this is one of Seke's abilities, a Shikigami. When someone's name is written on a piece of paper, she can make that paper fly towards that person. They're great for delivering messages or tracking down someone. I was pretty spooked the first time I saw it, but I've gotten used to it now. Okay, fine, I did just go whoa, but not because I was actually surprised or anything.
There's something wrong.
It's nothing, don't mind me. Wonder if something happened to Seke. I better read the note. Let's take a look. Ran into 2 suspicious people looking for Miss Somekawa. Drove them off for now, but be careful. Seems like something happened on Seke's end. I better stay alert just in case, but I don't think I'll mention this to Miss Somekawa. It'll only shake her up.
Oh, the 2 suspicious people is the housewife and the other curse user. Before we discuss the trade, would you take the time to listen to my story?
Very well. I'm listening. This duty you mentioned, was it to break what remains of the curse of the raging waves?
I suppose they were connected, but lifting the curse would have been a step along the road. But it wasn't the goal.
Oh, really? Then what was it?
Well, it was to return the mermaid that was left behind in Ise Bay to Ryugu. That was the real duty of the Taishima bloodline.
Return a mermaid? So it's true! There really was a mermaid stuck in Ise Bay because she couldn't return to Ryugu.
That's right. Her name was Sobe.
Oh, she's come out in our research! So she was real after all!
You see, my sister that took on the family duty, it seems like she actually met Sobe herself.
She got to meet the mermaid?
After leaving my hometown and making a living as an armor diver, I've all but forgotten about the duty I've left behind. I had no idea what our duty actually entailed. When I finally learned the truth, I was crushed by regret.
Regret? Why?
You know, ever since I was a little girl, I've always been fascinated by mermaids.
Understandable.
I read The Little Mermaid so many times, the pages of the book had started to wear away. I would see them in my dreams, over and over. Back then, I wanted nothing more than to become a mermaid. It's what led me to become an armor diver in the first place. But the true nature of the family duty is only revealed to the one who inherits it.
I see. What bitter irony. But couldn't you meet the mermaid after you learned the truth?
My sister took pity on me and attempted to call her to meet me once in secret. My sister Mari even shared some of the things the mermaid had told her. But, you know, Sobe was a cautious mermaid who never truly opened her heart to anyone but my sister. Me, on the other hand, she avoided. I was never even allowed as much as a glimpse.
Quite a bitter outcome.
Mari and the mermaid had grown close as friends. They trusted each other. They were inseparable. But she never once showed herself to anyone other than my sister. not even to a close relative like myself. She probably saved Yuza when Yuza fell into the water. Huh? What you Ro?
So she hid herself for 400 years. Was such caution really necessary? Your sister must have been an incredible person to earn the mermaid's trust. Though I can only imagine how hard it must have been to be rejected by existence you so deeply admired and longed to meet.
Mari moved to Kameshima to be closer to Ryugu, all for the mermaid's sake. Then one day she got married and changed her name to Mari Minakuchi. She seemed so happy.
So she got married on Kameshima.
I was so jealous. I couldn't think straight and ended up lashing out pretty badly. In an attempt to destroy my sister's relationship with the mermaid, I grabbed our family heirloom and ran off.
Ah, the infamous Tamate Bako, yes?
Yeah. The mermaid was supposed to take it back to Ryugu, so our family had carefully kept it for centuries. And so, the years went by. And 5 years ago, I heard that Mari had died in an accident. That's why I came back to Toba. I thought that maybe this meant the duty would be passed on to me.
Of course!
But by then, our parents and all our relatives had already passed away. There was no one left who knew about our duty. There was nothing I could do. I didn't know a thing, not where the mermaid was, not how to call her. I've given up. But while I was digging around, that man Ikoma found out I was a descendant of Taishima. You see, I was struggling to get by. I sold the information my sister had told me about the mermaid. Back then, I was making a living by giving folks a glimpse of the Tamate Bako for a ridiculous price.
And that brings us to the present, I suppose. In other words, since your sister died in the accident, your family's duty was never fulfilled. And now you want us to go find the mermaid for you?
That ain't it.
Dang!
I guess it must have been about 3 months ago. I was wandering the coast alone when the mermaid Sobe appeared before me.
Oh! You finally got to meet her!
She told me this. The seal on Ryugu's gateway has been lifted, so I will be returning. Your sister has done a great deal for me. I now ask you to return the Tamate Bako.
Wait, what?
She don't have the Tamate Bako, right? Then
The seal was lifted? Ah, is that perhaps why the curse of the raging waves became active again? So what about the Tamate Bako? Did you return it to the mermaid?
I was so overcome with emotion and excitement, I told her. I've hidden the relic. If you want it back, take me to Ryugu.
You say what?
Not being able to fulfill my duty had been weighing heavy on my heart. But in that moment, that pain was gone. On top of that, I figured the mermaid had come to fetch me. Being able to visit the land of the mermaids, there will be no greater happiness than that.
But Sobe simply told me it wasn't possible and that she would forfeit the relic. And with that, she was gone.
Dude, you fumbled. She did fumble. God damn it. She did fumble.
So the mermaid has already returned to Ryugu then? Ever since then, all I felt was despair and regret. I'm completely empty inside. There's nothing left.
Oh my god. She wants to suicide by curse. Oh my god. Is it actually coming to that? Is it actually coming to that? She wanna become mermaid. She wanna become fish.
But then, the Tamate Bako still exists, doesn't it? Sure does, but even with such a fancy name, in the end, it's just a grimy old box. I opened it once. I was hoping there'll be some elixir of eternal youth inside, or something. But it was completely empty.
No, that's not the purpose! You're supposed to put the meat inside!
I see. Even so, I'd still like to trade for it. Are you sure? I don't see why, but whatever.
What if it's a skill? I think that will work too, maybe.
It's not like anything matters anymore. I'm just sick and tired of it all. In the end, I never did figure out what the Tamate Bako really was. The mermaid forfeited it just like that, so maybe it never had any meaning to begin with.
Avi keeping quiet! Avi keeping quiet! Avi knows! Avi knows you need to put mermaid flesh and after you eat the mermaid flesh from the Tamate Bako, you become immortal.
My family's duty has been fulfilled. That's what I meant when I say it was over. So, what do you want in return?
Do you want to become fish?
I want to do whatever it takes to become a mermaid. Mrs. Somekawa, don't tell me you want me to use the curse stone. Simply returning to the sea. That's my only wish. No, listen. There is nothing even remotely beautiful about the curse of the Forsaken Fish. All it will do is turn you into some twisted half-fish monster, and nothing but a grotesque imitation of a mermaid. I know. That's fine with me. This curse is the essence of that mermaid's power. I am ready to offer up my life to her. But whatever you do, I'll just be drowning myself anyway. So you won't be dirtying your hands. All you have to do is use the curse. My wish will be granted, and you would be doing me a kindness. You will be doing me a kindness. That's all there is to it. You just hold on a minute, okay? This is just... The Tamate Bako is hidden beneath the floorboards of my house. Please, Do this for me. I miss Somikawa! I wait! She's already gone! Will she come back if I just wait long enough? She's nowhere to be seen! Of course she is an armor diver after all. Is it too late to call for help? Will she even accept it? Go in! Dive in! Be a man!
Help! I told you I predicted this role can write a story and this part was my idea. It's originally in the box and the mother took it away. If you wait too long and she just dies. Okay, we can wait and see. But she's an armor diver. It'll take her like I don't know, it'll take her a while, I feel. Because I think they can hold their breath very long. And she really can die from us waiting. You'll be a cool mechanic. Da, da, da. Hold your breath to see if you can keep up with an armor dive. I can't. I can barely hold my breath. I have very small lung capacity. Okay, cannot. If we shake hands, we can distract her. Shima passes out. See, not very long at all. I have an average human, maybe below average. I don't think she's coming up, guys. Do we use our curse? Can we just go back home? I don't want to deal with this. Let me go back home. Kairimas. I think she's drowned. Whoops. With her body like float up. If she really passes out, you're gonna panic. Have anybody actually passed out because they held their breath too long? It's such a self-inflicted thing. Oh. Think.
Damn it! What now? What do I do? Should I grant her last wish? It's surely no worse than helplessly standing about as she drowns herself. Right, she was serious about this. She's been dreaming about mermaids ever since she was little. I know exactly how that feels. It may be a curse, but still, I will honor her wishes by unleashing the mermaid's power. It's how she wanted to go. I might be the only one who actually understands Miss Somikawa's feelings. If I don't act now, it'll be like denying her final hope and dream.
Let's do it.
Ah!
Mare Minakuchi's younger sister. Azusa. She's Azusa Somekawa. I'm pretty sure in Toba about 5 years ago with nothing but a grubby wooden box to her name has been living there. Azusa is a descendant of the sole survivor of Taishima. Following destruction of Taishima, Sumekawa line hid themselves away, living for generations in a small village within the city of Shima. You can go make Milo. Okay. The book, The Little Mermaid, was a constant fixture in the household, a decision made so that the children of the family would grow up with a familiarity with mermaids, and Azusa read it repeatedly as she grew up, the tale fueling a fervent admiration for mermaids within her. Upon realizing that she could never be a mermaid herself, she instead decided to become an ama diver, thinking that it would at least allow her to swing freely through the sea like the beings she so admired. Thus resolved, she left her hometown behind, leaving the family duty nothing more than a troublesome burden to Azusa to be handled by her elder sister alone. For all intents and purposes, it appeared that Azusa's wish had been granted. However, upon returning home following her parents' death, she was taken aback to learn that the family duty inherited by Mare was in itself deeply connected to mermaids. Forgetting how she had pushed the duty onto Mare to follow her own desires, Azusa grew deeply resentful of her sister, accusing her of keeping the mermaid to herself and asserting her right to take up the family duty. But it was too late. Mare and the mermaid had already forged an unbreakable bond that no amount of words or deeds could undo. Oh my god! Following Mare's death, she was finally able to meet the being that had enchanted her for so long. However, her desperate plea for the mermaid to take her back to Ryugu with her was met with staunch refusal, and the mermaid left shortly after, never to return. With her opportunity to fulfill the family duty gone and her chance at connecting with mermaids lost, Azusa sank into despondency, spending her days in an empty haze. Amidst this despair, the curse of the forsaken fish that appeared before her seemed to be a final chance to have her wish granted. Driven by regret over what she perceived as a life of wrong choices and consumed by her obsession, she threw herself into Ise Bay and surrendered herself to the curse, ultimately dying due to its effects. Her form, writhing in the agony brought on by her sudden transformation, bore no resemblance to the mermaid she had once so admired as a child, yet it is said that the expression on her face when her body was discovered a day later in Futa Migaura seemed somehow content. Sobe, one of the 3 mermaids who were said to have lived near Taishima about 400 years ago. She has since returned to her home, Ryugu. After that,
we managed to quietly retrieve the Tabate Bako from beneath the floor in Miss Somekawa's house. All that was left to secure the dream of immortality was to obtain the mermaid flesh. Since Sobe had already returned to Ryugu, we placed our hopes on the last remaining mermaid, Nagame. But we had to act fast, otherwise Ikoma or even those paranormal affairs bureau psychics would get in our way. It might have been the after effects of using the curse, but I got sick the next day and had to spend a full day bedridden at the inn. How pathetic. That's when I heard news that 2 female divers had gone missing near Toba. The fact that I've been involved in both incidents made me feel even worse.
oh, alright, cause one tried to retrieve the iron box and died, and the other one got turned into a fish.
When Seki heard the news, she just mumbled something with an unreadable expression on her face. I had no choice! There was simply no other way! Or at least that's what I kept telling myself as I struggled to get out of bed. The next day, August 7, we set out to gather more information on Nagabe and the other mermaids. We traveled to Kameshima, the island where Mare Somekawa, or rather Mare Minakuchi, used to live.
Oh my god, who knew? Arnav. Honestly, I feel like we follow Arnav more than we followed like Yuza. It's kind of crazy. This is like their story. She scammed herself. Wait, who scammed herself? You can't hear her screams. If she's in the water, you can't hear her screams. Yeah, but it was the last part with the there was Arnav screaming when he used the stone. There is no electricity in my house. How are you watching me? Are you watching me on the phone? Oh no, what happened? When will electricity be back up? What happened? Also, I need to go and pee, so I will BRB, and my face is a little bit I think I need to clean my eyelids, so I will BRB. You're always on your phone. You don't know? Is it your area thing? Or is it just your house? If it's your house, maybe you should, I don't know, if it's the breaker trip, you need to go untrip the breaker. Okay, BRB guys, BRB. Would you say that after I eat? Eh? I'll come and empty the fridge. So area t-shirt, please help me. Hopefully this old Johnny might die a hero's death. Hopefully they fix it by tomorrow. Hanging there, Cappy boy. Do you have power? I hope you have some power banks available, so that you can at least keep your phone charged, right? Welcome back. Thank you. You came back, right? You came back. I'm the electricity. Actually, I went to help you fix. You see, I went to help you fix your electricity. So he came back. It was right all along. Yeah, I had to went to flip the switch to for the electricity to go to your area. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna follow Avi and Seke at Kameshima, and they're gonna try to find a real mermaid so that they can become. Avi wants to become a immortal, is it? But why? Yeah, I don't know why. But he seems pretty determined. But he hasn't. I mean, he is determined, but he hasn't done anything like bad. Also, so it's still okay. He hasn't like I don't know kill anybody. Like I mean, he did, but like she drowned herself. Avi started to be a little sus, but yeah, he's like gathering all the infinity stones, you know. So he's like he went from like kind of harmless to like, why does he have the stone, the box? And like he's only missing one item only now. Why? Can you turn it off again to show him you mean business? Right, piss on the transformer. Thank you, right, my savior. Why is he looking for all these things? Yeah, why does he want to be an immortal?
Finally! After our long and arduous journey, we have arrived at the fabled island of Kameshima! Hey, are you alright? Hey, you don't look so good.
You mean you're completely fine? The whole area is literally oozing cursed energy. I didn't think it was so bad before. Is it getting stronger?
Can't you dispel curses?
Minor ones, sure. But this is on a whole other level.
I see. It might be best we don't stay here too long then. Let's just ask around as much as we can. When you feel like you've reached your limit, make sure to tell me, okay?
Got it. I'll do my best.
Alright, let's start by asking the locals about mermaid legends first. I'd like to ask around to see if anybody knew Mare Minakuchi as well. That's a plan! Let's move!
Wait, was it Seki? Oops, did I read Seki's? No, it was Avi all the way. Oh, that was it. Oh, meanwhile we get to see the Kameshima investigation. Yumeko and her partner learn about the threat of the curse of the raging waves encroaching upon Kameshima and will head over to warn the island. The Wakamura residence is just up the slope after you head through the alley. It's a bit of a maze though. Want me to show you? Ah, so it was that way. Whoa, is this how you're seeing people? Thank you. We should be fine by ourselves, I think. Got it! Take care then. Madam? Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. She can tell! Holy! I think she can tell that something is not human. Yeah, like I don't know about not human. Immortal? Don't know, not sure. But she can tell something.
Huh? Let me get this straight. You're with the police! And you expect me to warn everyone on the island that a huge storm is on its way and get them ready to face it?
That's it in a nutshell. I'm so glad you understand.
Huh! This is about the curse of the raging waves. Way ahead of you there. I've been warning them for ages.
Well now. You know about the curse. Can it be that a certain sorcerer acquaintance of yours told you about it?
That's right! Like you phony sidekicks who crawl out of the woodwork every other week, my instructor's the real deal.
In that case, I expect this instructor also knows how the curse can be lifted.
No, it hasn't got that far yet, but it's not for lack of trying. Why? You saying you know a way to break it?
Unfortunately, no. We've yet to determine the exact method for bringing it to an end. We are not without the means to do so. But first we require a map concealed in a mummified mermaid. Might you know of it? Wait, how do they know about that? Wait, since when y'all know about that? What? Since when?
A mummified mermaid? What are you on about?
How do they know about Avi's heirloom?
This some kind of ruse? I knew there was something fishy about you. What are you really after? Go on, out with it.
I assure you, we wish only to leave the curse plaguing Kameshima. Would you be prepared to assist us in our efforts?
Bah! A likely story! Trying to pull one over an old Wakamura, are we? Better than you have tried. Well, how's that? I'm not telling you another word. We're done here. Understand? I don't have time to listen to this hogwash. Anyhow, I got business to attend to on the mainland. So off with you. Leave me in peace.
Well, that is a shame. But I suppose there's nothing we can do. In any case, please do contact us if you learn anything that might be of use. We always look so sad, Sodo. Not very cooperative, is he? I don't see why he's so suspicious. He had his hackles up from the first. Perhaps he's so accustomed to dealing with rough customers that he can't believe anyone would be sincere. However, he does seem to be as interested in breaking the curse of the raging waves as we are. True, and these sorcerers of his must have some psychic ability if they were able to perceive the curse. Wish I had thought to ask Dan him. Oh, I think I have an idea of who it might be. It's a small world, this industry. Oh, really? Mr. Yamashina caught then a big shot who's appeared on television and recognized their mark on the implements in Wakamura's room. It must be Suigen Gammyodo. It must be Suigen Gammyodo. Gammyodo? Never heard of them. No? They used to make frequent appearances on occult programs, though they always hid their face on camera. Sorry, it's not ringing any bells. Well, lately they seem to be raking in a fortune as a corporate consultant for hire. Their powers have a reputation for being accurate and potent, and their popularity has grown to the point where they can essentially name their price. If they're that good, maybe we should let them take care of the curse of the raging waves for us. Perhaps I should mention, Gammyodo's popularity has reached such heights only very recently. Until last year, they had a very poor reputation among others in the industry. In fact, as I recall, on the list of notable psychics kept by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, they were given the lowest rank. In other words, they were put on the same level as sham mediums riding the wave of the occult broom. I've forgotten about that list. While their sudden rise to fame and fortune after changing up their business at the end of last year is certainly suspicious, I am more concerned about the possibility that they are using a harmful curse to suit the needs of the highest bidder. Regardless, I'm not sure I would trust them to handle this affair on their own. You never know. Maybe they just had a change of heart and started training seriously. Even so, I highly doubt they will have time in their busy schedule to venture out here and solve this case in our state. Volkswagen gun though. Lowest rank, guys. Previously known for prominent media presence. Okay. They have demonstrated a variety of psychic abilities, including exorcism of possessed individuals, assessment of submitted ghost photographs, identification of guiding spirits, conduction of telepathic readings at haunted locations. Unique sense of presence and high rate of accuracy garnered them a sizable following, particularly among occult enthusiasts, and they were known to accept consultations from the general public as well as media outlets. End of previous year saw these once public figures suddenly withdraw from the spotlight. They now mainly operate behind closed doors, signing consulting agreements with particular companies to provide a variety of services, including management advice from a metaphysical perspective, divination of auspicious and harmful events, proposals to improve their clients' luck, and the detection and elimination of paranormal disturbances. It's rumored that they will even cast curses on key personnel at rival companies, or conversely exercise curses for targeted victims for the right price. God. Undeniable potency of their spiritual abilities has earned them immense trust from both the executives of their contracted companies and other wealthy individuals, and their behind-the-scenes reputation continues to grow, resulting in a sharp rise in their consulting fees, placing their services far beyond what any average individual can reasonably hope to afford. One of the companies they currently have a contract with belongs to Shinobu Wakamura, local kameshima magnate. Among psychics, opinion on them is more divided. Many have noted that their spiritual ability during the time they were openly active in the media was too weak to allow them to perform advanced techniques of any sort, to the extent that they were considered a little bit better than a fraud, leading to suspicions about what prompted their sudden change in course. It's now almost impossible to find footage and articles from their past media appearances, and the names of the companies which they have consulting contracts are entirely undisclosed, obfuscating their identity, purpose, and the true extent of their power. Not enough arrows on his mask. Wait, let me see. What is this, like sergeant or what? You're the girl who showed us the way earlier. Good thing I caught you. Mind we have a word? Actually, I'll rather not. I'm afraid you don't really have a choice. Because I already know that you're an 800-year immortal. What are you talking about? Don't even bother. The shark loot has already given you away. Besides, you have nothing to fear. Your secret's safe with me. Come on, let's take this somewhere more private. More arrows, higher rank. I see. So he's the lowest rank. If you have more rank, if you have a higher rank, you'll be arrow, 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 arrow. So, in short, when you came to, you've been washed out on the shore of the bay, and Wakamura took you in. But that's as far as your memories go. You don't remember anything about your life before that, not even why you became immortal. No, except I'm pretty sure I was forced to eat mummy flesh by someone. But you don't know when or why? No. So you've only recently woken up and you have no idea where you were or what you were doing before that. Pretty much. I get the feeling I was in a kind of deep sleep at the bottom of the sea for a few hundred years. She's not giving them full information, subtle. But I've got no clue why, or how, or what led up to that. Interesting. Well, how about we go over the facts one by one, just to make sure we are on the same page. Oh, okay. She has no reason to trust them. Oh my god! What is her vision ability? I'm so curious. I don't think they got talk about it. They never talk about her vision ability. It's not shown. Yumeko is not as useless as we thought. I wonder if Yurakamura knows about her immortality. He seems to be her guardian. If he does know, and he lets slip to the Yamashina about it, that could become a problem. It's just one thing after another. What are we to do about her? Who is Yamashina? The hell? Who is Yamashina? Wait. Oh! Right. Right, it's the Unka Kudono. Now, am I right in thinking you didn't eat mermaid flesh and go straight to sleep? You were up and about for a few years in between, at least. I think so. What interests me is the fact that you were already familiar with the term 800-year immortal. It is not a widely known concept. You must have been in a unique position to acquire knowledge of it before you went to sleep. I have a vague memory of being told that that's why we are caught. But I don't know when that happened or where, let alone who it was. Maybe you'll remember in more detail if we touch on some other topics. Guess we'll just have to go by process of elimination. Work our way down the list till we get a hit. Come to think of it, I'll say it's about time we introduce ourselves. I'll admit we don't exactly look the part, but the truth is, you're with the police? Wow, I never would have guessed there was a paranormal affairs department. Honestly, I thought all psychics in this age were frauds. At least that's the impression I got from watching TV. To be fair, the majority of them are. But for the record, our department is officially approved by the government. Really? Huh. Back in my time, psychics were treated as omnyoji and even held official positions in the Bureau of Omnyo, a public institution. Oh, you seem to know a lot about that. Were you involved somehow? Huh? Oh, I explained all that without even thinking. It just came naturally to me. Honestly, I'm as surprised as you are. I guess this means I must have something to do with the Bureau of Omnyo. And it seems your memories aren't lost after all. All we have to do is find a way to trigger them. Unko don't know. Your name is above the dialogue box. No need to intro. She has no reason to trust them. Yeah, makes sense. Under the ritual system, boom, 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 boom. I don't think there's anything that's particularly too interesting here. It's also said occasionally invoke powers beyond human understanding. Okay, banishment, all that. They weren't simply diviners, they were also bureaucrats, albeit once possessing advanced trainings in mathematics and knowledge of astronomy. In some eras, their influence was even great enough to sway the very cause of the nation, and their presence in the imperial court was highly valued. Spiritual practitioners in the service of the state were also formally inducted as omyoji, operating under the banner of the bureau. Current treatment of spiritual phenomena as non-existent largely stems from the abolishment of the Bureau of Omnyo during the Meiji Restoration, in line with Japan taking on the principles of science and technology as a new framework for the nation. Over time, state involvement in spiritual matters gradually came to be seen as taboo. However, psychics continued their work to maintain public order behind the scenes, passing this torch down through successive generations until the establishment of the new Police Act in the latter half of the Showa period, whereupon their work eventually came to form the foundation of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Wait, why is this one got extra stuff? Where's the new part? Is it here? Oh, they probably... Oh, Somekawa. Sole survivor of... Somekawa, the sole survivor of the Taishima Islanders, saw Sobei's tears, vowed to protect her, promising to do all he could to ensure her return to Ryugu one day. A treasure the mermaids entrusted to him, a Tamate Bako, has been passed down through the generations of the Somekawa family as proof of the oath being honored by his descendants 400 years later. This girl, she calls herself Sato Shiranami. I wonder if she made that name up. Either way, I doubt we'll find her in the civil registry, though that shouldn't affect her life too much while she's living on Kameshima. So, anyway, what's a couple of paranormal affairs officials doing on Kameshima? Working a case, of course. What else? Our job is to resolve incidents caused by curses and paranormal phenomena, and, wherever possible, prevent them from occurring. It's up to us to solve the greatest mysteries and do whatever it takes to keep the peace, which is usually a lot. Wait, does that mean something's happened here? You don't know, huh? No, what? Sounds like we've better fill you in a bit first. We're working several cases right now, but I would say only two of them are priority. 2. Mind you, we have known about the first one for quite some time. The curse of the raging waves. We've come to lift it before it unleashes a huge storm on the southern sea of Kameshima. The curse of the raging waves? That's right. Ever heard of it? No, never. That's to be expected. I imagine the islanders aren't too fond of discussing the disaster. Anyhow, the situation is ongoing. As for the other priority case... Right, you mentioned there were 2. We actually only learned about this one after we arrived on the island today, but... Protocol dictates that we have to deal with any 800-year immortals we find. What do you mean, deal with? It's not all that difficult to understand. To begin with, 800-year immortals shouldn't exist in this world. And if their existence were to become public knowledge, it would lead to an outbreak of trouble of every kind. Heck, some people are already looking to gain immortality for themselves at any cost. What? For the sake of maintaining public order, it's vital that the world remains convinced immortality is just a myth. However, stop her, Sodo. Hot. Can't you just let me go? Calm down, will you? I haven't finished. What I was going to say was, I've got no intention of doing anything with you, so don't worry. Wait, really? Surprised? But you should know better than anyone why that would be. You You might be an 800-year immortal, but your time's nearly up. Oh no, Sato! Oh my god, Sato face, sorry, you don't see. Oh. These eyes never lie. Sato Shiranami. For the first time in centuries, you're standing on death's door. In a matter of a few days, you'll be gone from this world. Am I right? Yes. It's exactly as you say. I think I've only got 2 days left now. Just 2 more, huh? So you knew this was coming, but you chose to make a life for yourself on the island even so. Yeah. I've known all along, from the moment I woke up. Well, now you know why I'm prepared to turn a blind eye. In just 48 hours, give or take, you'll fade away, and there'll be that. Oh no! Of course, you have to swear to keep your identity a secret to the last. But provided you can keep your word, you're free to go. I can, and I will. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. There's another matter I'll be needing your help with. If I'm to leave you be. Another matter? For starters, only 2 days of her 800-year lifespan remain. She knows it, and yet she's perfectly calm. Seems she's accepted her fate. If so, I suppose there's no harm in letting her go about her business as usual. I will not take that time away from her if I can help it. Oh, actually, talking about the Bureau of Omnium brought back another memory. I'm pretty sure it was an Omnioji who put me to sleep, using some kind of spell to keep me in a state between life and death. Really? So someone intentionally put you to sleep under the sea? There must have been a good reason for it. From what point are your memories clearest, would you say? Well, I guess about 3 months ago, when the spell keeping me in the state under the sea wore off. From when you woke up, then I see. I know that look. Did you notice something? Not exactly. It simply occurred to me that if her state of, shall we say, suspended animation was lifted while she was in the sea depths, would she not have drowned and resurrected several times over? Oh, yeah, I did. It was hell. I woke up under the sea, unable to breathe, drowned, and came back over and over again. Oh shit! It was horrible, and I still remember it, every last second. Under the sea. Jeez. I'm sorry you had to go through that. The instant I came back, I was swimming as high as I could, trying to reach the surface. But even so, I think it took me about 3 days to reach the shore. I lost count of how many times I died down there. Then, finally, I came to in Kameshima Bay. Mr. Wakamura found me and took me in. And I've been living here peacefully ever since. No one's ever even suspected I'm immortal. You're sure about that, are you? No one else knows? Huh? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Anyhow, I guess that settles the issue of how far back your memories go. If your lifespan is nearly at an end, that must mean you consumed the flesh of a mermaid exactly 800 years ago. Of course, you already knew that, didn't you? Not that you've been forthcoming about it. Sorry, Don't apologize. It just proves you know how to hold your tongue. A valuable skill when you've got a secret to keep. Mind you, this fact does put matters in a new light. Say, Soto, what events took place 800 years ago? Let's see, 8 centuries ago from the present day. That would place us midway through the 1180s, when the Heian period was coming to an end. Right around when the Genpei War took place. Of course, the Heike. Exactly. Don't you think there might be a connection? By the way, you wouldn't happen to be concealing anything else, would you? Huh? No, It's fine. I'll not pry. Just as long as you answer my questions. I've died from dying that many times. Oof. But first, before I forget. Yes? Keep our meeting today a secret. And then don't let on to anyone that you know about the curse of the raging waves. Okay. People will get suspicious otherwise. Even if Wakamura tells you about it, be sure to act surprised. I figured that shouldn't be too difficult for you. You're an experienced secret keeper, after all. I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. By the way, I was wondering, how did you know I was an 800-year immortal? Oh, that? These eyes of mine have what you might call a special ability. Special ability? If I look hard enough at someone, I can tell whether they are an ordinary human or an immortal. It's like you have a different colored aura about you. Really? Not only that, but it turns out, with a bit of focus, even immortals can tell each other apart. Is that so? Oh, I just meant you look the same as anyone else to me. I'm not an immortal myself, you know. Really, I thought for sure you must be, since you seem to know so much about all this. Okay, that's it for that conversation. Right now, we're looking for a way to lift the curse of the raging waves. But that's Sodo's area of expertise, so I'll leave the explanation to him. Right. This concerns a legend passed down in my family, the Kuryu clan, over generations. Oh, I should mention, this is something I've pieced together from various sources, so it may not be entirely accurate. Right. Long ago, south of Kameshima, there was an island called Taishima. It is said that 400 years ago, it was beset by an earthquake and a tsunami in an event so catastrophic that the island sunk to the seafloor. Taishima. However, the truth of the matter is,
that it was invaded and laid waste to. Then in the aftermath, the islanders' intense hatred coalesced into the curse of the raging waves, which manifested as a tremendous storm. I see. 400 years ago, so this would have been towards the end of the Sengoku period, correct? Yes, madam. The Honoji incident, in which Oda Nobunaga ended his life, took place in 1582, if you recall. Following this event, one of my ancestors, an accomplished onmyoji by the name of Harukage Tsuchimikado, sacrificed a young woman, one of the survivors of Taishima, in order to seal away the source of the curse of the raging waves. It's her! It's her! Your ancestors sacrificed her! And onmyoji? Harukage Tsuchimikado. Wouldn't that make your ancestor a direct descendant of Abe no Seimei? Sounds to me like you share a bloodline with the onmyoji elite. Yes and no. While Harukage's powers were potent, he was never affiliated with the burial of onmyo. In fact, he shunned his illustrious surname early on and left the government service, preferring to uphold peace as a civilian. Ah, so he was an eccentric and an elite. Gotcha. Harukage's seal was not permanent, however. It will only endure for 4 centuries. Wait, you mean? Yeah, this was the last year of peace. Actually, the seal's already broken. Isn't that really bad? For now, the curse appears to be inert, but the storm could strike at any moment. Okay, so you need to find a way to seal the curse again, is that it? Not seal it, break it. We are here to put an end to this curse for good. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's bound to have weakened a bit after 400 years. Indeed, that seems to have been Harukage's plan for Legends tells. Guys, by the way, Harukage is a guy that put the seals put the information in the curse stone. It has to be him. I think there was only one sidekick for that. That was helping to do all that, right? 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 Thank you for the clarification. I think it should be. No. Tsuchimikado Harukage, renowned onmyoji, friend of Princess Hatsune, conducting an interest. Sato is Hatsune though, so I don't know. She's very good at pretending to be surprised. Either that or she completely forget about Harukage. Concluded that the source of the curse was a sacred land now sunk. So it would be possible to seal the sacred land by offering out a sacrifice, thereby suppressing its calamitous effects. The seal would last for 400 years, by which she would anticipate the curse of the raging waves would dissipate. Then she sacrificed herself. Dum, dum, dum. And he cursed. So he sealed the curse of the forsaken fish in the wooden accessory, and then that he put the memories, the information in there. And he also put a seal on the waves, right? Yeah, seal away the source of the curse of the So he worked with her before. I don't know why she's sounding surprised. He left behind instructions detailing how the curse could be lifted after 400 years had elapsed. However, the map that would have led us to these instructions has been lost. Oh no! Since they were once concealed inside a model of a mummified mermaid. Yet over time, this fact was forgotten, and at some point in my family's history, the object in question was sold to a foreign buyer. Whoops! But if you don't have the map, then what are you gonna do? Well, we were hoping to find some clue as to the map's whereabouts here on Kameshima. But we have no luck so far, and I reckon we've hit a dead end. I see. Does she know?
Does she know how to break the? She doesn't. She also don't know how to break the seal.
Now, there's something I'd like you to try and remember for me. Me? But humor me. Doesn't the story behind the curse of the raging waves ring any bells? Why should it? The girl who was sacrificed in order to seal away the curse of the raging waves 4 centuries ago. Might that not have been you, Sato Shiranami? What? You have said yourself that it was an Omnyoji who put you in the state of deep slumber on the seafloor. Does it not seem highly probable that you were the sacrifice who has helped bear the curse for the past 400 years? Oh, man,
You mean you don't remember? Oh, wait. Maybe she only remembered now. She legit only remembered now. After they reminded her. Sorry, I can't scream in her voice. Let me try again.
You're right. That was me. I knew it. I'm sorry, I can't. No more. I can't do this anymore. What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself. Is it that painful to remember? We didn't come here to ask you to sacrifice yourself again, if that's what you're worried about. All those years under the sea can't have been easy on her, you know. She wasn't really asleep. Her brain would still have been active. Moreover, there is a limit to how many memories a human brain can hold. I would estimate the maximum capacity to be about 100 years worth. Are you saying she remembers being in that state under the sea? In a sense, I presume her memory is filled with stretches of utter darkness, her view of the sea depths. Any memories from before that time have likely been pushed deep into her subconscious. Then maybe they're not gone for good. There's a chance she'll remember more. We just need to find the right trigger. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out on you like that. Took me a sec to get over the shock. Well, since my theory about you being the sacrifice was right on the money. But it doesn't look like you'll be able to tell us too much about the past after all. Guess not. I wish I could have been more help. Oh, there's something else I'd like to ask you. Be my guest. How exactly do you deal with 800-year immortals? You sure you want to know?
this is not going to happen to you. There's no reason for you to think about it. I thought you would be something like taking away their immortality. Unfortunately, that's downright impossible. Because your original body is long gone, you know. But then, what else can you do? You tell her, Sodo. Sodo's eyebrow is always like... And then he got the wiggly like mouth also. Yueka is all out to get Sato. Yeah! Must I always be the one to handle these unpleasant topics? Besides, I see no point in explaining something that she's already painfully familiar with. What do you mean? Among the arts we psychics wield is a spell that can place even an immortal into a state of apparent death. Once that is done, they can simply be sealed in an underground vault for the rest of their days. Wait! You mean it's the same thing that happened to me? Essentially, yes. Except that in your case, it was for the purpose of making you a sacrifice. And you woke up before your lifespan came to an end. Yikes! Mind you, neither I nor Sodo has ever actually done this to anyone. Though I did hear a rumor that someone was dealt with that way a few decades back. Night, Roy. Bye, Xiao Jeff. Good night. Thank you for tuning in to stream. Today is Xiao Jeff's 100th stream streak. Crazy. Bro, just call me odd. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty sure he misspelled Maudie. Of course, there have been 800-year immortals who sought ways to become mortal again in the past. But they all failed. Even if they managed to track down the mermaid who gave them their immortality, it was no good. That's why more than a few immortals have ended up living out their long lives in religious seclusion. But, does this mean the seal broke because I woke up? We cannot be certain of that. Perhaps it was the other way around. The seal may have broken of its own accord, releasing you from your slumber. Either way, it's not your fault. Don't you go blaming yourself for any of this. Still, if I haven't... Listen, you sacrificed Candace's curse at bay for 4 whole centuries. That's half of your extended lifespan. No one could ask more of you than that. The rest is up to Sodo. Isn't that right? Yes, but I'm counting on your help as well, madam. So, any chance you've remembered something about the curse of the raging waves? Did that Onmyoji, Harukage Tsuchimikado, happen to tell you how it could be lifted? I'm sorry. All that's come back to me is the fact that I was sacrificed. I don't remember the Onmyoji at all, what kind of person he was, or anything. The most I can remember is that I think he said something about the curse being lifted after 400 years. That's all, huh? Well, be sure to let us know if you remember anything else that could help us break the curse. I will. You know what? I realized this time round, right, the game, right? The first game, right, you have all the curse bearer trying to kill each other, right, at one point, somewhat. But this one, right, is like it's a lot more peaceful. There's only one crazy curse bearer that like goes around slashing everybody. But I think like for the most part, everyone's trying to stop the curse. And Avi doesn't look like he's... Avi is not using the curse like maliciously also. So, nice change of pace, I guess. But it was also very exciting when everybody was trying to kill each other. Alright, next question. You wouldn't happen to know much about the Heike, would you? Heike? Why do you ask? This actually pertains to one of the other cases we are working on, but we've got reason to believe that someone out there is using the curse of the Heike to commit murder. The curse of the Heike? Did you hear about those skeletal remains that turned up near here? It was all over the news. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Well, we suspect the curse of the Heike may be involved. And seeing as you were alive 800 years ago, I was hoping you might know something about the Heike that could help us. If we are right in thinking that you have ties to the burial of Onmyo, the timing matches up perfectly. I might have known once, but nothing's coming to me at the moment. Really? Should. On that note, I too have noticed a potential correlation. There is a legend that tells how Taira no Tadamori was presented with the flesh of a mermaid at Betsuho. Perhaps that was a flesh Sato consumed to gain her immortality. Actually, I'm pretty familiar with that legend myself. And those so-called mermaids that were caught at Betsuho definitely weren't the kind that could make anyone immortal. Oh, is that so? But if you ask me, Sato here couldn't have become immortal by eating mermaid flesh. Without the use of a relic called the Tamate Bako? Now, does that ring any bell? Huh? Wait! Mermaid flesh? In the Tamate Bako? Oh, have you remembered something? Yes, that's it! It was one of the Heike! A man wearing a suit of armor? We were on a boat. And he had the Tamate Bako. There was mummy flesh inside it. He wanted me to eat some of it. A warrior in armor? Could it be? So, sounds like you had ties to the Heike as well. And this man, he was the one who made you eat mermaid flesh? Yes, I remember now. What was his name? Wait, oh, it's Yumeko. What was his name? Do you remember that too? I think it was Tomo something. Tomoshige? That's it! The man's name was Taira no Tomoshige! Taira no Tomoshige? That was the name of one of Taira no Yorimori's son. The Yorimori himself was the son of Tadamori's official wife. So, you're telling me that Tadamori's grandson forced Sato to eat mermaid flesh? What do we know about this Taira no Tomoshige anyway? Not much. Aside from the fact that he was part of the clan's main lineage, history has not seen fit to record his deeds, whatever they may have been. Well, he may not have been one of the clan's famous warriors, but to think you actually knew one of the Heike. You mentioned you were in a boat. Do you recall anything else? I think we were being chased.
I do not wonder at that. At the end of the Heian period, the Heike were being pursued by the full might of the Genji's forces.
I was struck by an arrow and I fell into the sea and drowned. But by that time, I had already become immortal. Later, I must have resurrected and washed up somewhere along the coast, and I guess that's how I escaped.
What about Tomoshige? Did he eat some of the mermaid flesh too?
I'm not sure. I don't remember that part, but I don't think I encountered him again after that.
Bro is now a cursed stone. Oh shit, you're right, maybe. It might be him. If you remember, madam, that cursed echo I witnessed earlier held the famed blade Nukemaru. Perhaps Tomoshige inherited the blade from Yorimori and wielded it with the intent to avenge his clan. After all, future generations would surely have held a memorial service for a warrior of renown like Yorimori, setting his spirit to rest. Tomoshige, on the other hand, is unlikely to have received the same treatment. If so, his hatred may have persisted long after his death, creating the curse of the Heike. It is a distinct possibility. I think he nailed it, probably. So the other like great warriors, they have their own shrine, so they're not so vengeful afterwards, so don't have any curse. But for his case, history didn't even record him, right? I mean, only lists his name as part of the bloodline, but they didn't pay him any respects. So maybe he really became a curse stone. Well, he remained as a curse stone, yeah. Engi, he Engi all the way, basically.
This curse sounds terrifying.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting a connection here. You know, Sato, it's starting to sound like you're involved in all the incidents that have gone down in these parts over the centuries.
Ugh, not by choice.
Yeah, she's like everywhere.
Anyway, I get the feeling this tyrant no Tomoshige wasn't a very nice guy. And this curse of his sounds even nastier. Could he really still be active after all this time?
It certainly looks that way. The Heike's resentment is awfully persistent, I hear.
You don't think he could have held a grudge against me, do you?
Who knows? That would depend on your relationship with him back then.
Oh man.
Oh no! However, it appears someone is actively wielding the curse of the Heike at present. Therefore, the targets of the curse will be decided by this individual, whoever they may be.
Another unknown, huh?
Uh-oh. Curse of Tomoshige. Taira no Tomoshige's feelings of malice and resentment that linger after the fall of the Taira clan kills any individual who meets the conditions by cleaving them in two. Figuring out the origin of the curse is all well and good, but it doesn't help us solve the case. We need to track down the person who is actually using it, or it'll keep happening. Indeed.
Hope you find them soon.
Speaking of immortals, there's something else I had to ask you.
Yes?
Now, I'm not certain about this, but I get a feeling that there's another 800-year immortal on Kameshima right now.
What?
Any idea who it might be?
No, I don't have a clue. Are you sure about that? Wait, there's another immortal? Well, she was a princess. Oh, she was, yeah. Maybe he tried to marry her. Because if there is another immortal here, I'll find them eventually, you know? Even if I have to scour the island from end to end. Does that change your answer? No, I really don't know who it could be. Alright, if you say so. Guess this means I'll have to search the island, after all. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Well, I'll say that about covers everything. We've talked your year off long enough. It must be confusing after... It must be confusing, all this talk of the past. We'll not trouble you any further. Right, thank you. Still, give it a bit of time, and something else might come back to you. If it does, please let us know. We'll be visiting the island again real soon, so you should have a chance. Will do. I'll be going then. Isn't she dying in 2 days? Your real soon is what? Tomorrow? The day after? So, now what? She's given us much to ponder. To think we'll encounter a living witness. I've never have dreamt it possible. Sure, it was fascinating, but I can't say it did us much good as far as our investigation is concerned. Besides, she's still hiding something. That one. You think so, madam? I do, in fact. I'll bet on it. She might even be up to something. But our primary objective here is to lift the curse of the raging waste. We don't need to start digging into anything else without good reason. On that note, do you really intend to search the island for this other 800-year immortal? Yeah, I figure we might as well look into that too, while we're here. Understood. What? Why are you here? My apologies for the interruption, but there is an important matter I wish to discuss with you. Now then, I believe you have just been privy to quite the interesting development. As Yumeko Shiki would tell it, Satoshi Ranami is not the only 800-year immortal here on Kameshima. And so, I would pose you a question. There is... Yuza! There is indeed one more individual on Kameshima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual a grand total of 7 times. 7? 7? With this in mind, allow me to ask, who is the other 800-year immortal on Kameshima? Please tell me their name. How many times he died in water? Oh, maybe. I think he died multiple times when he met the... What is it? The reflection thing. Is it? Correct. Oh no, Yuza! Run! Run! Don't meet Yumeko! The answer is Yuza Minakuchi. No, I think he actually died when all the ships... the 5 years ago he died. But... Wait, he almost died. But I think he got fed, the mermaid thing. So he wouldn't die. And that's why he got a scale or something, is it? I don't know. He also have an heirloom thing, right? They have an heirloom or something. He had a skill or something, I forgot. I forgot the mom or him have a skill. Don't I be saying I caught it? How many times you lost track of your oxygen? When you did the fishing Wait! You mean this number will change every time I die? Oh my god, wait. Did I really die 7 times? Did I really die 7 times? In that freaking fishing trip? To think you got it in one go. You're quite the observant one. Every time Yuza ran... Oh my god! Every time Yuza ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. No, he's saying it now. However, following his demise, he returned to life and was able to continue where he had left off. It would normally be highly unusual for someone to reach a diver rank of 9 on their first outing. Oh yeah, I did reach diver rank 9. Such a feat would be difficult indeed, unless one was unburdened by the fear of failure or the fear of death. It was this knowledge of his own immortality that led to him displaying such an uncanny degree of confidence. As you may have suspected, Yuza Minakuchi became an 800-year immortal 5 years ago when he was saved by a mermaid. In truth, help arrived too late that fateful day, and it became the first time he lost his life. He was saved by the mermaid! It's the Sobe. He got saved by Sobe, which is the mermaid that was the friend of Mari Minakuchi. I wonder what light this new information will cast on events going forward. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. He's Yuza! Yuza! Oh my god! Yuza, we're back! Guys, we're back! He died here, and then... He died here, sorry. Is it? Died somewhere. But we are back! We are back with Yuza! Oh my god. Yatta! It's a pretty good place to stop. It is. It is about 4 o'clock too. The slash part, dude, his head got sliced off, dude. He was like, oh, I got it! And... Yes! But he knows he's immortal and he told no one. Yeah. He is immortal and he told no one. Cause they say he's confident, right? About all that. I will debrief properly tomorrow because I did not pay attention. Are you having a call with your friends? Led to his uncanny confidence in the sea. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's a good place to stop. It's like almost 4 o'clock. I wonder if this is Sobe then. Night! Yay! Thank you everybody for watching the stream today. We played NTE and we played Paranormal Strike. Today was so good, so much lore! And we can finally go back to Yuza. And we also know for sure that he is immortal. Oh my god, of course they have to do that 4th walling shit. Like so many times I failed in my diving. They counted each and every time, apparently. That is very cool that they counted. But you know what? You did good. Oh, thank you. It's a single digit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I would prefer not to die at all if I can, but yes. Hey, he could barely hold his breath, dude. Man could barely hold his breath. The first few dives. Yeah, friendly. You don't die, then no fall. Yeah. He will be like, oh, you died 0 times. I'll be like, what? What are you talking about, storyteller? Are you okay? Wait, imagine you die. What happens if you die 0 times? No. Paranormal side is actually quite. They're like. They're actually quite. They actually thought of like the different scenarios and they actually put different stuff. Because I remember in the previous game, you can like. I don't know, like sometimes the Q&A, right, they really think of like the things that people would answer. Then they have like unique response to everything. So like this time around, I say Yuza, first try, right? Then he say like, oh, you got it on your first try. You're very observant. They got like a little bit of a difference in dialogue. No, says Meow Meow, yeah. I need to go to bed. That'll be a guarantee. Oh yeah, there was a guarantee there. Right, reflection, correct. Thank you so much for the hydrate. No, don't end. Don't worry. We rest up so we can have another stream another day. Stream 1 more hour. And that technically possible. Nah, but no, I already like close shop for the day already. Thanks for streaming today. Thank you, Alexander, for watching the stream. Thank you so much. Another day will be when? It'll be on Monday. Ta-da! My next stream will be on Monday since today is Saturday. Monday I have nothing on at night, I think. Hopefully. Should be. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you. I received many raids today, so I should pass it on to someone. Oh, you know what? I think Teddy. Wait, is this the Teddy that I know? Oh, this is another Teddy. Oh my god, too many Teddies. There's someone called Teddy that draws. Did they? Wait, let me check whether they raided me before or something. How did I know them? Oh. No, I don't know them apparently. Next year you need to get stuff for overseas. Oh, you're packing stuff for overseas. Oh, exciting! I hope you enjoy your overseas trip. Where are you going? I see Ninjin streaming, but she might be ending soon. Yeah, she's 6 hours or so. I will not rate her. How about Ninjin? I think she's going to end soon. She streamed very long also. Do we just end? Do I just Owari? Oh, I see Falcon. Let me see Falcon. Oh, Falcon also very long, 6 hours. Everyone says 6 hours. I feel like they're gonna go sleep soon. Noah is almost 6 hours also. Oh my god, everybody was. Good night though. Let's end. Let me see if I can find someone that's streaming paranormal site. How about that? How about we find someone who's playing... Oh no, nobody's playing the 7 Mysteries of Honju. No! No, how about the Mermaid's Curse? There's one person, but they are BRB or Wells. Okay, I guess.
That looks interesting, but also what is it?
So let's be honest, if we had it in
Looks like something kind of weird.
Wait, hold on. I'll join you guys with blankets. They raided us before. I'll join you guys with blankets. Maybe the real raid was a raid we went along the way. Wait. Okay. Let me just check. I check. I have a few people that I actually don't really recognize, so they might have raided me. So let me go and check. Who is this person? And why do I? I'm following. Okay.
Dancer is fun.
Okay, I'll show you guys at blankets. Is this blankets, right? Yeah. I think I read them maybe one time. They're at least 3 hours, so maybe they're not ending so soon. You read it before. Okay. I will follow if you read. Okay. That's how you differentiate. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Let me stop the game. I'll be streaming again on Monday. Yeah, I'll post the schedule by then. Haven't thought of what to play. I should play. I need to play my Atelier off stream and do the main stuff on stream. And I also got Dynasty Warriors to finish. But we might be starting some series soon. You might be starting some series soon, maybe. Or maybe I should just focus on finishing what I have. Okay, guys, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much for watching and tuning into stream. Good night.